is up, guys? This is your boy Bruce back again with another video, and today I'm taking you guys on my Pittsburgh trip with me. Now initially I really didn't want to put this much effort into this video. It was just supposed to be a short travel vlog with my friends, showing how much of a good time we had, but it really had the potential to be much more, and I felt like why pass that up. One thing that made this trip a lot more interesting and fun for me was the fact that I picked up a brand new camera not too long ago, which is the Fujifilm X100V. And I feel like if you're in the photography space or in the photography world, you probably already know what this camera is. Like, this is a legendary camera right here. And just Fujifilm in general, it's an amazing company, which I was pretty oblivious to. You know, all my life I've been a Canon photographer. All my content has been created out of a Canon camera, which isn't bad, but this is one of the first times I've really gotten my feet wet and have stepped in a different realm of, you know, a different camera company besides me recording a lot of my vlogs on a Sony camera. I won't say too much about it because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm not a camera review channel or camera spec channel. Like, this is just me showing you guys how a lot of the shots for my trip turned out because I brought it along with me. And most of the footage that you'll see in this vlog is actually recorded off of my iPhone 13 Pro Max. So I wanted to keep it pretty low profile, just be in the moment with my friends, have a great time, and yeah, I'll show you guys how a few of the shots turned out and I'll give you guys my thoughts. What is the deal, guys?
Are we vlogging?
Yeah, we're
Hey
live.
vlog, we're live.
We're here in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, period. She's catching a
Maddie's
chair.
catching a Charizard. We were trying to get some food, but like this place is really confusing to us, so we're just gonna go somewhere easier. But yeah, good vibe so far. Gotta wait for our host to clean up our Airbnb before we go, so just trying to kill some time, get some grub. Yeah.
Hi. Damn.
Catch you guys there. So, after a couple minutes of searching, we stumbled upon a place called Burgatory. And let me tell you guys, as a person that loves cheeseburgers, it was fantastic.
1, 2, 3. I remember my freshman year at Hampton when I found out everybody.
Alright guys, we got some good food from Burgatory. Now we're at the Mr. Rogers Memorial. A lot of water. Look at these views. Look at the hills in the background. It's crazy.
Oh my god, his irises are holes.
But yeah, apparently he was born in a city nearby Pittsburgh. So that's legendary. Alright, so first things first. Got me and my Crocs here looking all snazzy. No Croc hate in the comments. And then we got my friends in front of the statue. Got Maddie sitting down by the river here. And then we have Aaron and Maddie by the river, right next to one of the big bridges. Alrighty guys, it is day number 2. We had a pretty fun night. We didn't really do much, just chilled in the Airbnb, ate some food from this chicken place. And now we're headed to Falling Waters, which is like a legendary home that this architect that Maddie loves design. So it's gonna be nice. We can't record inside, but I'll take pictures outside. And just to clean things up a little bit, the house that we're headed to in the video was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, a world-renowned architect who's pretty much known for his uniqueness and his unique style of architecture. As you'll see in the video, most of the homes that he's designed around the areas that they're in. So they incorporate a lot of the natural occurring things in the area inside of the home without disrupting or displacing the environment. We were under the impression that we couldn't bring in any DSLRs or mirrorless cameras, so I used the camera on my iPhone, and honestly, it turned out great.
Yeah. Green and green.
So, after we left the phenomenal home Falling Water, we picked up a few things at the gift shop, and we were a little hungry. So we stopped by a local taco place called Bull River Taco. And I don't know if it's just because we're not from here, but like I said, this is my second trip to Pittsburgh, and every time I've come, the food has been amazing, no matter where I've went. It's very windy in the next clip, so I'd rather just narrate with another voiceover. But after we had some amazing Mexican food, we headed to Blue Slide Park, and for those who don't know, it may appear as just your regular average park, but the late Mac Miller used to come here very frequently, and Maddie's favorite artist is Mac Miller, so one of the biggest things of this trip was to make it to a few of the landmarks that meant a lot to him. And again, I really just want to emphasize how most of the colors that you're seeing in these shots were the colors that came out of those film simulations right out of the camera, that I may have just pushed a little bit further just because I prefer vivid images and not overdoing the saturation, but doing enough saturation that it really draws the viewer's eyes into the shot. But yeah, a lot of this stuff was just natural, and I really loved that. Alrighty, y'all. This is the final day in Pittsburgh. Checked out the Airbnb. We're about to get some breakfast now. We are headed to this place called the Nook.
Hey.
And I have to talk about how much of a great time we're having at this point. Like, just being away from home and stress and our day-to-day grinds. Like, it's amazing.
Bro, you know for sure. I finished
And I wanted to make it a point to snap a few shots in here too. I wasn't trying to be the cliche social media stereotypical individual taking pictures of their food, things like that. But this was a great test to see how the Fuji performed in a low light scenario, because while there was a lot of natural lighting here, we were seated towards the back, which the light didn't really reach too well. And honestly, I say these shots still came out pretty nice. The next place we headed to was sort of a mystery at first, because there was these different posts around the city saying they had like one of the only weed gumball machines, so we were very intrigued, so we headed to the location. And the rumors were true. We found the location. It is a smoke shop owned by a guy named Mike, called Curated Flame, and it was pretty awesome. Black owned. The guy himself was really awesome. Hooked us up with some amazing deals. Very cool. And honestly, if you live in Pittsburgh or you live in any area nearby it, I'd say it's worth the visit.
At a time, twist, and then let's see what you get. So like, I saw this guy's graffiti named Jens everywhere. So, when I opened my shop, I was like, he needs a paint on my wall, since I saw, full circle. Yeah.
All right, and then after kicking it with Mike a little bit, we headed to a record shop down the street.
It's pretty rare. They do not have a discount.
And I have to get one. I can't do what I did last time. Last time I went to a record shop, I spent like $100.
And last but not least, we stopped by Frick Park Market, which was closed, but was also a place of importance to Mac Miller. And we snapped a few shots there and got back on the road. If you guys made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you so much. It's really a bummer that I wasn't able to bring the Fujifilm into falling water and capture those shots, but I feel like the shots that I got off of my phone were amazing. I think I only shared one on the YouTube, but I shared a few more on the Instagram, so be sure to check that out when you get a chance if you wanted to see a few more pictures. But yeah, overall, I feel like the Fujifilm really did a amazing job. I didn't really ask my friends, but I feel like if they had to say, it didn't feel the same as when I bring my Canon along on our trips or our adventures, because my Canon's a lot bigger, you know, bigger lenses, and when I pull it out, it's like, oh, you're taking pictures. But with this, I was able to kind of sneak it out, capture some shots, and not really break the mood or the moment. So thumbs up to like the low profile and staying in the moment with it. The Fuji colors are actually amazing. The big thing that I really love about this camera so far is that I didn't really have to manipulate the photos or files much at all for them to be in my liking. And another thing I experimented with were the film simulations, where essentially, if you guys know like different film stocks and film rolls, this camera is a digital camera, so it has the ability to recreate those film stocks to give your digital photos a film look and a film feel. So a lot of the photos that I took here in Pittsburgh, you'll notice throughout the video, had like slightly green tints to them and had a little bit of a grain. It almost looked like it wasn't shot on a digital camera, and that's what I love so much about this. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a lot more content coming. I know it's been a while, but please, as always, stay tuned. Be on the lookout for my next post, my next video, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's Bruce, and I'm out.